Recording's rolling. It's Friday, May 15th. So I'm going to do a project with you guys. We have time to do one of these. So here, I'll take up a little bit about each one and then we can do a vote. Get back to go this order. And then what we're going to do today. Right, so guys, back when did we first put a person on the moon?
69.
Yeah, 1969. Right, and then the Apollo project with a little bit of 1970s. Back in the 1960s, 1970s, were these nice, convenient handheld digital calculators around?
No.
No, not much. Right. Maybe they had a room size one of these for special occasions. So how did NASA engineers do calculations to send people to the moon?
Whiteboards.
Yeah, okay, yeah. They had a number of other tools. One of the tools they had is called a slide rule. And this is a circular version of that. This is basically what they had. Like, if you put this in their hands, they would know how to use it. So, if you want to create this, then we can create this, and I'll show you guys how to add, multiply, take square roots with this. I want to do that.
So like the new.
Or here's how it be is okay. You know what? Here, I got a slide for you guys. Here, guys, on your cell phone screen, if you zoom down super microscopic, there's only 3 color pixels. Guys, what are the 3 color pixels on your cell phone? Red, green, and blue. Okay. And what if they're all shining at the same time? What color do you get? Yeah, white. So this is additive color mixing. Okay. And so what color something looks like to your eyes really just depends on what wavelengths of light. Right? And white light is like all the different colors of the visible spectrum. How does your phone make yellow? Yeah, you gotta turn on red and green, mix the yellow there. See gray all across. Right. So that's what this is right here. Now, this works really good in person, and then with the camera and the camera frame rate, it's kind of spotty. Actually, here, yeah, okay. Maybe if I get fast enough, but it works really good at in front of your face. Put all the colors together, you get white light. Actually, you know what? That was too bad. It kind of worked. Okay. And then the other side is the Benham's wheel. Okay, so the color side is the Newton's wheel. Okay, here's the Benham's wheel, which is just black and white. But if you spin this,
that's the denim guy.
Again, in person, like in front of my face, this works better than through the camera with the frame rate and everything. Right? But in front of your face, these bands turn into color. Alright. Any questions about either one of these projects? Oh, right before you guys get voting, a couple other things. One is be looking to turn in your laptop soon. If you want to turn in your laptop to me, I could get checked in for you. Hey, and then make sure you get all the files off that you need. And then, guys, exam schedule. Here's what the final exam schedule looks like. Now, there won't be a final exam for this class because you guys all took the AP exam. But in general, that's what we're looking at. Okay, so Monday's going to be a regular school day. Tuesday, you have your 7th period exam. So, guys, when is your 7th period exam? Tuesday. And then you have a bunch of shortened classes. It looks like lunch is with your 3rd period teacher. Okay. So, guys, who is lunch with on Tuesday? 3rd period? You guys see that? Alright, and then you stay after Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, I posted the schedule to Google Classroom a while back, so it's up there. Alright, you guys ready to vote on what you guys want to do today? Alright, show of hands. Who's voting for option A? Who wants to make a calculator? Make a calculator. I got one vote on the calculator. Who wants to make wheel, Benham's wheel? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, 9 to 1. How about here, this one right here?
No,
Alright, so find a template. Actually, there's a few variations on the templates, but nice one listed out like this. We gotta cut this out. Get these thumbs. Oh, guys, before you get cutting though, here, if I show you guys the final model. Okay. Do you guys see these accordion looking spacers right here? Okay. So if I didn't have these accordion looking spacers, this wouldn't actually spin about the central axis. Okay. Like if I just glued 2 discs back to back like this and I tried to spin it, it actually wanted to spin about an axis like this, which wouldn't be very helpful. Okay. So here, so I'm just saying before you start cutting, I'm looking at a nice margin right here. You guys see a nice margin right here? Okay. And maybe I should just go ahead and cut out the side curve. Okay, so that I can use that for spacers later.
Yes.
So you guys know I'm leaving this rectangle margin show so I can have some things later. Okay. Now here you might be able to get a spacer off this side or this side. If you have trouble getting some spacers, you can always just use papers. All right. Hey, we gotta cut these circles out. Okay, so I'll do this with you guys.
You do.
Step by step.
They're almost the same size. Look at that. I love that. They're like the same size.
Part of the message.
That's great.
Hey, bro.
Behind pace.
Right. You strike your ass.
You guys are screen? No. No.
They don't know.
No.
They don't know. Those are ones that Yes. Yes. Oh, except the same guys. The word green is yes. Yes.
That's not.
Well, no one likes
Oh. I mean, Messi said it's piece of paper.
He knows they're winning.
Yeah. All right, guys, getting there.
Yeah, almost.
Starting, brother.
That's pretty good.
No, actually, this isn't even a circle. It's not. It's like a.
I made paper.
All right. Looks like you guys see their top circles are really, really close. And so back to this idea of these spacers right here. Like again, if you were to glue these just back to back and there was no space, then this would actually rotate about this axis. Okay. But I want it to rotate about, well, the axis is actually spinning about, which means you're going to need some space. So we're going to create these little accordions. And what I'm going to do is I'll just cut rectangle strips and then just fold them back and forth to create that shape. And I'll be able to glue these together like that. Okay. So here, I would recommend at least 3. You need 3 or 4.
At least 2.
Well, yeah, at least 2. So I'll get it out of this.
You get a new score every time you do. Oh, you forgot.
Yeah. Why don't you just put them over each other?
Oh, I can put them on top.
No,
You can do it.
No, wait.
Like, actually,
Like, yeah.
you're very special. I know. Get to know about your hours and talk about your dad.
And he's like,
Okay, so now we're
I know I check it. My mom tells me whoever I want to be.
Yes.
Like a little thing that you can read on.
I was like.
Just read.
I was told a good show during the first stream, but he got it.
I just first that it was that eight.
Okay, yeah, so you fold it in half, fold it in half, fold it in half,
You got folded half.
and you go back, just go back and forth.
Oh, it's not that long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that good? Last one?
Or not that.
Like, don't want to be that long.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
I did.
Oh.
I see. Many degrees.
Yeah. My 40 insert.
This one, it doesn't have where. Like this is like the whole one, right? It has this side.
Hey, Mike, so are you doing it correctly? The objectively correct way to make recording.
Yes.
And mathematics. Yeah. I'm gonna remove my accordion.
Yeah, you guys doing on these recording spacers.
This is how wait, it's quite impossible. You have 4 spikes in a row, that's not possible.
It might be how you're.
Yes.
Yo, I live in.
How many hours do you have? Like almost 600.
What's that one episode of that?
There's almost, I think you have, right? And then you fold this half, the cast it out, it's like this half. These are not perfect, they're not slow. I mean, I had extra time at the end of that LPP, so I
Alright, some of you guys are up to where I am, some of you guys getting pretty close. So thinking ahead a little bit here. If I'm looking at this model, then I do want this to rotate about the central axis like it's actually rotating. Which means, hey guys, would it be a good idea for the center mass of this whole structure to also be the geometric center?
yeah.
Like right here? Yeah? Okay. And the way I could achieve that with the spacers is I could make the spacers evenly around the
You
circle.
have to space the spacers.
So since I have 4 spacers, guys, how many degrees is that gonna be?
90 degrees.
Yeah, every 90 degrees if you have 4 spacers. Okay, what if you were to use 3 spacers? If you had 3 spacers, how many degrees? Maybe 120 degrees? Okay, so yeah, I did there. Alright, so pick one of your wheels, either here's Newton, here's Benham. Pick one of these, flip it over. Start moving these down.
Go on.
I like it. There's a oh my god, holding these little pieces of paper. We have those.
Yeah.
I think you like good.
It's wicked.
I had a fucking squad arm. We should have known.
You like being.
Like I'm feeling me. It's not
Oh, okay.
Genuinely slimy. I said it's a Mr. I know it's it looks like sugar. With Dr. We gotta ask if you can do the. I'm making an announcement.
Pick on the guy's hand here.
Oh, right. Do the other side.
Alright, yes, sir. Looking pretty good. Pretty good.
Eyeballs. Eyeballs are better than, than no balls.
We watched one episode all together. You're singing it. You guys see the the one with
We're gonna do the next step, which is we'll throw a dab of glue on top feet of these accordions. So we're gonna throw on Newton's wheel side.
Oh no. No. Where are we going?
Yeah, pretty good.
Alright.
Or was it?
Why?
I don't think
You say no, this one's different.
Why do you have so many?
This accordion is different.
Yeah, go with my hand.
Okay, so it's not. Oh, whoa. I didn't know you were so excited.
That actually gonna be like a ball.
No.
It's like fishing. We're going fishing.
Are you serious? No. Nick, no.
I've got to get a blue and Austin. Like, wait.
No, it just gets like thrilling.
Look at mine. Wait, so we gotta do push all these down. Right now, we're on there. And
Because we're not doing the.
I'll put more in the center.
Ooh.
Did y'all see that? And look at it.
Yeah, it's on the other.
Pretend you're parking lot.
Mine is looking like the
We're back here. Okay, so yeah, here's my 2-house model. Looks like let's say I have 4 holes punched
Wait, that was awesome.
through so that I can feed the string through. Okay, so let's try that. Maybe I'll play out the Benham skill fight. Now, if you want to measure first, it's probably a good idea. I guess ever heard the phrase "measure twice, cut once."
Not first.
Well, now you have. Lots of info you need for. So what I might do is from the center, measure, let's say a ½ centimeter either way. Let's go ½ centimeter this way. A centimeter this way. Alright, and then 90 degrees. ½ centimeter that way, ½ centimeter that way.
I was happy.
If the holes are too close together, then this could become structurally weak because the strings could just like tear through. Okay. If they're too far apart, then you get the problem of if there's more space here than there is along this axis, then it goes back to trying to rotate along. So, I'm looking for like an optimal spacing. So I did a ½ centimeter from the center for each one of these.
That looks so weird. Yeah, we need this. Wait, you guys think this
Okay,
is
it's about like that.
Never cut.
Okay, so I took a ruler and I measured from the center a ½ centimeter out and punched 4 holes. ½ centimeter each from the center.
like stabbing.
Yeah. Right, you should have a ball of string within reach, like this ball of string. So, now, as long as you get something at the end that looks like this, then that's all right. Okay, so there's a few ways to string it up. I'll just walk you guys through one way to do it. And if you want to go off the beaten path and do your own thing to make it do this, then that's okay too. Okay. But one way to do this is I can cut 2 long lengths of string, and I can make a couple of loops go through. And by long, well, guys, the width of your desk from left to right is about 60 centimeters. Let me do even longer than that. It give me how about like a full meter, basically. Let's try that, basically a full meter. And I want 2 strings that are each about that long. So 2 very long strings that are more than the width of your desk. Okay? Alright. You guys each have 2 strings that are more than the width of your desk.
Expecting that.
Yep.
Same holes on this side.
Oh, guys, do the holes have to go all the way through? All the way through? Yeah. Guys, here's what it looks like from the side. You guys see how the string goes through one circle and then goes through the other circle? Yeah. Guys, these holes you punch have to go all the way through. Okay, I'm gonna flip this over. There's the Newton's wheel side. See the holes go all the way through? So the holes do go all the way through. Okay?
I'm actually kind of glad. Whoops. Alright, I don't think the hole was meant to be that big. Oh, that's enough about this guy. Amazing.
So first do one hole, take the other end of that string, go straight across to the other side, do that hole.
Like actually goes farther.
Right. So if I push the string all the way through, then it looks like that.
Just make holes on the other side.
Yeah, I could do that if I want to. Yeah, the string is. And then on this side, I'm gonna tie a knot. So I just made a giant loop. Okay. Actually, at this point, this should actually work. Okay. But just gonna do that with the other string anyway for these other 2 holes.
I put it down like this.
Perpendicular to the first pair of holes.
Dang it.
Alright, well, that's it.
We're done. We're done. Sorry, Mr. Griffin, I failed you.
I'm so somebody. Yeah.
Austin, you should be making the string.
That was such a bad.
Wait, I thought.
It's so easy. Okay, we made our holes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You're here.
And I decided these.
I just lost the string.
How long are
Oh, God. There it is.
What?
Okay. That is what we-
Alright, I have a couple of loops.
Why?
I did it.
Oh,
like where the.
Well, like,
It's about 60 centimeters and
That's the same working out, bro.
So it is
The other way off. This.
that way? That would be left.
No, it's not. You're not seriously.
No.
It's really that.
That's a good thing.
I said that's it. He's so bad. Now he's so skinny. Wait, they look funny.
I want that.
I know.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Lower your voice.
No.
Lower your voice.
Barely even on.
Lower your voice.
Not what we do.
What's up? Bam, I'll be over there just in here.
What?
Alright, so now that I've got this through, well, that go spinning, and oh, look at that, it works. It's real nice. And here's the boom switch back. Again, this works much better in front of your face of a real person than it does through a camera with a frame rate and the whole thing. Another way you can wind this up is if you do this with it, it'll wind it up and then it'll spin even faster. Now the Benham's wheel side, the black and white side, I found works better at some like optimal rate, so like not too fast, not too slow. But a lot of times the new tool side works better the faster you can get it to spin. Just fast experience. Alright, so that's the whole project. Here, I'll walk around and help you guys. Anything you need me for here.
Well, you gotta explain to me